A pilot from Ridgefield and officials say he took off from Danbury Airport, was trying to land at the small Waterbury Plymouth Airport, but instead ended up in that hayfield in Watertown. News 8's Ken Pierce joins us live this noon from that hayfield where that plane went down. And Ken, I can see it in the background.
Yeah, it's right there, Keith, and the owner of this hayfield says he heard the plane's engines revving as it was coming in here, so it obviously had power. That pilot, as you said, walked away. He's being checked out at a hospital right now, but he should be okay. And as for the plane, you can see it right there in the trees there. Well, the best guess everybody has is that the pilot mistook this field here for the small grass airstrip that's a couple of hills over. A quick flight from Danbury to Plymouth ended like this for a 54-year-old pilot. The plane now sits on John Moskaluk's property. He was having a cup of coffee about 8:30 in the morning when he heard the plane coming.
The next thing I know, he's coming, and I says, he's going to hit those power lines over there. And he went over the top of the second line, and he went underneath this main line over here.
Watertown's fire chief says the pilot and owner of the plane, Daniel Kropus of Ridgefield, actually landed safely in Johns Field.
And turned around and attempted to take off and clipped the trees with a wing, and the plane ended up in the trees.
Kropus walked away from the plane just fine, then complained of back trouble. What made him try to land in this field in the first place? Well, just over the next hill is the grass strip of the Waterbury Plymouth Airport.
He mistaked it for the Waterbury Airport, you know, and that could be from up in the sky up there. If you ever look down, everything looks flat. And with all these meadows and stuff like that, he probably thought that he was one hill over, because just all it is just one hill over.
The difference is on this hill, there are a lot of power lines around here. A witness says that the plane came above some, underneath some others, and an expert tells me that if the plane had hit those, would have cut the plane into pieces, and obviously the voltage in those would have done nothing good for the pilot, too. Now, the plane sits back here for the moment. There is a fuel leak that DEEP is looking into, and then the town is trying to figure out how they can get somebody in here to tow this out of here. We're live in Watertown. I'm Kent Pierce. Back to you.